right after the fight. Any response to Terence Crawford, who had something to say?
Yeah, we ain't worried about what he got to say. He retired. You know, we focus on tasking and taking over this division. We ain't worried about retired fighters.
Yeah, y'all keep on throwing Terence up. Terence something, he retired. Leave Terence alone. Let him do what he's supposed to do. Y'all may have fun and enjoy his family.
I done made it, baby. And they still want me to come out of retirement and whoop on some people. Hey, what more can I ask for, man? I'm blessed. Life is beautiful right now, and I'm enjoying every bit of it.
After stopping Xander Zayas, Jaron Boots Ennis wasted no time making his next move, using the moment to call out Terence Crawford for a potential showdown.
I wasn't worried about nothing that Xander had when it come to Boots. I wasn't worried about nothing at all. When he fights, I don't worry, man. I don't worry at all.
They can hear me, brother.
After knocking out Xander Zayas, Jaron Boots Ennis immediately called out Terence Crawford, making it clear he isn't chasing easy fights. He wants the biggest names and the toughest challenges.
Why does Terence come out and fight you? Is that a realistic fight that you could see him coming out to fight you?
Oh,
Crawford?
I mean, I don't know. He retired, so that's what he's doing right now. He in retirement, he chilling, so.
But that also brings more pressure. Terence Crawford is not just another champion. He's one of the smartest and most dangerous fighters in boxing. So when Jaron Boots Ennis called him out, fans immediately began asking one question. Is Boots truly ready for that level? Or did the knockout over Xander Zayas give him too much confidence?
Different than even him or any other fighters, but what is different about Jaron Ennis than a Terence Crawford or anyone else for that matter, but specifically Terence?
I'm just different. Y'all know I'm different.
But I remember a couple weeks ago, there's a Gillian Wallow put out a video and Bud was on the other side saying, I would knock that Boots out. Like, did you watch that? And what was your reaction to that?
Oh man, I'm in camp. I don't even worry about what he retired. I ain't worried about nothing going on. I'm like that. I'm focused on tasking him. And that's the end of
Before the fight, Jaron Boots Ennis confidently claimed he was different from every other fighter, including Terence Crawford. When asked what separated him from Crawford and the rest of boxing's top names, Boots simply replied, I'm just different. He was also questioned about a video shared by Gillian Wallow, where Crawford was heard saying he would knock the Boots out. Boots didn't seem interested in the comments, explaining that he was fully focused on training camp and preparing for Xander Zayas, not worrying about what other fighters were saying. After stopping Xander Zayas in impressive fashion, Boots immediately turned his attention toward Crawford, making it clear that he wanted the biggest challenge available. His call-out quickly became one of the hottest topics in boxing, with fans and analysts debating whether he was truly ready for a fighter of Crawford's level. Crawford later reacted with a short but mysterious post, writing, I'm going to keep my comments to myself, but you all get it, I hope. Even though he didn't mention Boots directly, many fans believe the message spoke for itself and suggested Crawford had noticed weaknesses in Boots' performance. The post instantly sparked fresh discussion across social media, with supporters and critics offering completely different opinions. Rick Glazer was among the strongest critics, arguing that Boots had been shaken several times by Xander Zayas and claiming those moments showed exactly why Terence Crawford would stop him if they ever fought. According to Glazer, if Zayas was able to hurt Boots, then a fighter as skilled, accurate, and experienced as Crawford would take full advantage of those openings. Others shared similar views, pointing to Crawford's ring IQ, defense, timing, and ability to adjust during fights as reasons he would remain the favorite. However, not everyone agreed with that assessment. Ray Jackson strongly defended Boots, saying he believed Ennis would beat Crawford and arguing that his size, speed, power, and youth would create serious problems for the former undisputed champion. Nagy also added to the discussion by asking boxing fans a simple question. If Terence Crawford came out of retirement today, would he still defeat Boots? That question perfectly captured the debate taking over the boxing world. Some believe Boots is entering his prime and has all the physical tools needed to challenge anyone, while others felt Crawford's experience and championship pedigree would be too much to overcome. Despite Crawford's cryptic reaction and the criticism from several analysts, Boots never appeared bothered. Fresh off his victory over Xander Zayas, he stayed confident, welcomed the comparisons, and treated every comment as extra motivation to keep chasing the biggest fight of his career against Terence Crawford.
I come back to the corner, he like, yo, man. Yo, man, stop playing. I'm like,
Yeah, he like to have fun, though.
From Jaron Boots Ennis' point of view, Terence Crawford can say what he wants, but if he's retired, he can't prove it. Boots made it clear that if Crawford truly believes he can win, he should come back and fight.
With Gilly, and he mentioned a bunch of names and just said, you know, are they going to be easy work or not? You said easy work to everybody, including Terence Crawford. You know, obviously he's had comments to Gilly about saying, you know, that he tried to make a fight with you. You were too young at the time. That's what your team said. Do you think any of this talk gets to a point where you get him to come out of retirement and face you?
He made it clear that he isn't worried about who stands across the ring. Whether it's Terence Crawford or any other top fighter, Jaron Boots Ennis believes he's ready to beat them all.
I want to get into some early Jaron life, like young, but being that you talked about that, I want to mention, because you're so talented in the ring, right?
Yeah.
Right away, as soon as you emerged, the boxing pundits and the public had to match you up with a Terence Crawford, right? Who was at the top of the game right now, because they couldn't see anybody else that could compete with him. So did you take that as a compliment?
I mean, I really don't be paying that too much mind. Like, I be me. You know, I do this for me and my family type stuff. Like,
Right.
I know I got to carry my legacy.
Right.
And my brothers did it, you know, at a high level. My dad did it, so I just want to take my next into the level. So I ain't really next level. So I really wasn't like too. When I was coming, I really wasn't too worried about who was this, who was that. Like,
you was focused on what you was trying to do.
I know my task in hand. My task in hand was coming up. At that time, I was fighting at 47.
Then Jaron Boots Ennis responded with the kind of confidence you expect from a fighter who fully believes in himself and his ability to beat anyone in the division.
You showing us you could switch hit and all of that and do it great from both sides, and I guess that's probably why Canelo welcomed you into camp for when he was going to fight Crawford. But how did that come out? Did you guys call them? Or?
Well, him and my brother go way back. You know, my brother was in.
That's right.
It was in camp with when he fought Mosley. And I think he was in camp for him when he fought Gomez, Alfonso Gomez.
Alfonso Gomez.
Yeah, so he was in camp with him twice, and him and my brother got a great relationship. I'm like, man, great relationship. So I'm like, might as well go out there and, you know, get in some shape. And I was getting ready for my fight, and that was my first fight moving up. So why not spar, you know, Canelo?
Jaron Boots Ennis said moving up in weight has made him feel stronger, with his power carrying better than before. He believes this added strength, along with his speed and timing, makes him more dangerous and ready for anyone. That's why his confidence is even higher now, and the talk about a fight with Terence Crawford continues to grow.
147, obviously, you were winning big fights, but they attached you to Bud Crawford so much. And now you're at 154. Do you feel a lot stronger at that weight? Like, is it really that weight difference? Does it make a big difference, like making weight?
Yeah, for sure. I feel way stronger this weight class. I should have probably been moved up, but as you know, I was standing down there, you know, trying to, you know, be undisputed down there, and those guys were down there playing around, and so I had to, you know, move up, and then I think that was the best decision I made, because I think I would have stayed at that weight for too long.
I said, there's part of you still wish you can fight him.
He's a retired fighter. If he come back, he come back.
No, boo. No.
I'm different. I'm trying to tell you.
I
I'm
believe
different.
that, but
I'm different.
Boy, different, man.
I'm different. I'm trying to tell you, I'm different. Y'all gonna see. You know.
Then Bernie the Boxer shared his take on the Jaron Boots Ennis versus Terence Crawford debate, and his reaction added more fuel to the discussion. He described it as a true levels matchup. Boots brings youth, size, speed, and confidence, especially now that he feels stronger at his new weight. But Terence Crawford is a fighter who relies on more than power. He studies opponents, adjusts mid-fight, sets traps, and punishes mistakes. That's why the debate is so intense. Boots looks dangerous against almost anyone, but Crawford is not just any opponent.
I want to ask you that question first. I want to ask you that question first. Can you answer that for me, Boots? If you see this interview and everybody's talking, or Boots fans or whoever it is, and everybody getting mad at me, I'm just asking you, if you're the #1 contender for Errol Spence, why would you let Bud Crawford take your spot? Okay. Now, okay. Fine. I commend you on that, because let's just say you wanted those guys to fight for that way you can be undisputed. Okay, I'm going to let those guys fight because, I want to be undisputed. Okay. So we let you slide on that. Okay. Now, when this fight is made, just like most big fights, there's usually a rematch clause. Okay. So with these type of superstar fighters, we know they fight, infrequently. They fight less. It's not gonna be immediate. It's not gonna be. So let's say they fight. How much do you think the time would be for the rematch to happen? Because, like I said, it was a huge fight, right?
So, Bernie the Boxer's point made the debate more than just hype. If Jaron Boots Ennis wants to be measured against Terence Crawford, he has to show that his pressure, strength, and confidence can actually hold up against a fighter who has consistently solved the lead opponents for years.
Going right in there to fight Crawford again. Actually, they're going to be trying to get rid of Crawford after that. Like, we didn't want you anyway.
Then Jaron Boots Ennis spoke about Terence Crawford in a way that showed he isn't avoiding the name at all. He made it clear that Crawford being a legend doesn't change his mindset. He respects what Crawford has achieved, but he still believes he can beat him like any other fighter if they meet in the ring. That's the level of confidence Boots is carrying right now. He isn't chasing easy fights. He wants the biggest names of his era. After stopping Xander Zayas, that belief only grew stronger. Boots feels better at the new weight, more powerful, and more complete, and he trusts his speed, pressure, and strength to trouble anyone. So when Crawford jokes online or fans question him, Boots' response stays simple. If you think I'm not ready, step in the ring and let's prove it.
You've been tired of hearing about Terence Crawford throughout the build-up to this fight, but he did tweet something that definitely seemed like in relation to this fight without saying much, but given a tweet right after the fight. Any response to Terence Crawford, who had something to say?
Yeah, we ain't worried about what he got to say. He retired. We focus on tasking and taking over this division. We ain't worried about no retired fighters.
Yeah, y'all keep on throwing Terence up. Terence something, he retired. You leave Terence alone. Let him do what he's supposed to do. Y'all may have fun and enjoy his family.
Boot.
Then Jaron Boots Ennis made it clear he isn't looking to slow down after stopping Xander Zayas. He started targeting Sebastian Fundora as his next possible opponent, showing just how confident he and his team are right now. After moving up in weight, feeling stronger, and delivering a statement win, Boots is not interested in easy fights or safer options. He wants champions and top-level challenges that push him closer to dominating the division. Sebastian Fundora presents a very different style of problem. Tall, awkward, long, and active, but that is exactly why the call-out matters. Team Ennis believes Boots has the speed, power, and movement to handle that type of pressure. After the knockout win over Zayas, their message is clear. Boots is chasing bigger names, bigger fights, and bigger risks.
He taking a lot of punishment in there, man. He taking a lot of punishment in there. Let me know when to go, Go ahead.
All I'm gonna say is this: when he came, when he switched, he started out in Orthodox because he's an Orthodox fighter.
Yes.
He went to Southpaw. Ocho, every lead left he threw, he landed it. He was like, damn, 100%. I'm talking about flush. I'm like, damn, Xander, he doing all this, his hand still. It's like, you know how they move that ball and they be punching that ball and be going back and forth? Yeah. That's Xander's head. Shoulders moving, head right there. Ping,
right there.
Ping, hey. But Boots took a little beating too now.
Joe, that
third round.
Come on. That third round, I mean, Boots said it. Boots said it, when he talked to the commentator after the fight in that third round, I got a little bit lazy with my defense. Now, he took some shots, and Joe, but most of the time he rolled with him. But at that third round, and I'm surprised at Xander, also, that Boots being the puncher that he is, Xander chose to just stay in the pocket and just...
Ooh, man. You out of range. or move your
Hold
head.
on. Hey,
I do both.
He getting
Get out of range and move your damn head.
yeah.
Boots showed me something though, cause he took some. Hey, he took a little beating himself, Uncle Ocho, for him to still stay in there. Stay in that pocket like that.
Yeah.
And fight them. Oh man, listen. Hey, the only thing that concerns me is, you know, Boots fighting better competition, and you know, guys who probably hit a little harder.
Yeah, I mean, especially
Know what I mean?
Once you go up to 154.
Well, he at 154 now. If he talking about he might end up at 68. You start going to 60, 68, when you start getting middle and super middle, boy, look here, they knock your damn head off.
Mill City Boxing analyzed the fight and said Jaron Boots Ennis used his skills perfectly, controlling the action and showing strong technical ability throughout.
Action to Jaron Boots Ennis stopping Xander Zayas in the 7th round. Great performance. I want to salute both of the fighters for putting it all on the line. Their undefeated records on the line. The young Puerto Rican unified champion, you know, stepped up in competition when it came down to Jaron Boots Ennis. Lots of people believe that he is the phenom in boxing, the upcoming star in boxing. But was this performance that catapulted him for that? Well, first round, drops him. Second round, beats him. I say third round and fourth round, I felt like Xander Zayas had lots of success in those rounds. I felt like he hurt Jaron Boots Ennis. I seen Jaron Boots Ennis clinching in the third round.
Petty Atlas said Jaron Boots Ennis clearly had more speed, power, and control against Xander Zayas, breaking him down by setting the pace and forcing reactions. However, he also warned that Boots got a bit too comfortable at times, and those small mistakes could be risky against elite fighters like Terence Crawford or Sebastian Fundora.
Obviously, it's the biggest fight of his career, biggest stage of his career, and Ennis has been around longer. They're both still young, because Zayas is about 4 years younger. But I think that the most interesting part of this is that Ennis is a guy that's been around, and we've always been waiting to anoint him as the next great one. You know, he was welterweight champ, he cleaned out the welterweights, but he didn't clean them out until Crawford left. That was the fight we wanted to see. We never saw that.
Make sure to check out some of our other videos shown on the screen if you enjoyed this one.